A very blessed Imbolc to you. This is indeed a day of all seasons. We've had snow this morning and hailstones. We now have this glorious sunshine. We've had a storm overnight and lots of wind. Gosh, we've had cold, a little bit of frost. It's the most amazing day. Just amazing. Very beautiful. So I think it's fitting that I should open up this book and read a little bit about Imbolc. So this, of course, is the book In Search of the Goddess Rising. Imbolc is the second celebration of the Celtic Wheel of the Year and represents the quickening in the belly of Mother Earth, or in the belly of woman. Brigid is the goddess associated with Imbolc. February the 1st is the feast of Saint Brigid. Many of the ancient celebrations were veneered over by Christianity. Brigid was a Celtic goddess who was venerated for protection of the home from fire. Ireland is full of spring wells named after the goddess Brigid, who held sway over them. The spring wells were often seen as a portal to the other world and a source of wisdom and healing. Water is regarded as sacred, and indeed this belief formed a central part and pivotal point to the campaign against fracking here in Ireland, which culminated in 2017 with our Irish government banning fracking anywhere on the land of Ireland. I was happy to be a part of the protest movement here. Now, there follows a letter which I wrote to the local press and was printed. And I think I've read that before. So I'm going to skip that and just skip 2 pages. And go on to what comes after the letter. In the spirit of the goddess, a blanket refusal to accept what we know to be wrong. That was very much about fracking and what the people of Ireland decided was an abomination which wasn't to be tolerated. This, for me, is the essence of the goddess rising at a time when we, as women, need to accept our intuition and gut feelings as an essential part of our spiritual awareness. Imbolc and Brigid unite to bless the land into spring. There is a Brigid in all who nurture compassion, hope, love, and life. These are aspects of the divine feminine, and this is the age of the awakening of the divine feminine in all of humanity. Imbolc is a celebration of not just a return of the light, but a return to the light, navigated in part for us by Brigid. This is the beginning of the expansion of the collective consciousness. Where once there was solitary repulsion towards what was wrong, there is now a growing movement of outrage, coupled with a sense of urgency to do what is right for all life. And that is centered around Mother Earth. There was a Christian monastery built upon the sacred shrine of Brigid. It went on to become known as a great European centre of learning and culture that became instrumental in preserving the ancient learning and literature during what was known as the Dark Ages. Often, I think we are slowly emerging from the Dark Ages of greed, ignorance, and arrogance. We are all sacred beings on a journey towards the divine. Compassion and joy connects us all to the divine. There's a link to this book below the video. And there's the rain. It's a beautiful day. It's a day of renewal and a day of hope, a day of looking forward, a day of light. We've just had the most wonderful, wonderful triple moon, and so the spring well in the fairy wood was dedicated to the triple goddess. And the triple goddess is named here in this book. I do believe that we live at an incredible time in our history. And our history is interwoven with the history of Mother Earth. When she's in pain, we're in pain. When she's joyful, we are joyful. We live in amazing, absolutely amazing times because we are fast coming towards this incredible revelation. This is indeed a time of apocalypse because apocalypse means revelation. And what has been revealed to us is our long lost connection with Mother Earth. And on this blessed day of Imbolc, it's tangible. I can feel it here. I can feel it in the energies. This wonderful connection. Just listen to the joy. Listen to the birds, the rain, the movement of the wind. It is a most amazing force, and we are part of it. Blessings to you all.